Today's task is to look at the March 22 paper, ASA level information technology, sub 4. So we are looking at the task, which is the first task. So we are told we need to open the assessment.csv file. So that's the file that we need to work with, and we also needed to recreate this file. So the file contains end of year results for the module test for a group of students. The spreadsheet application uses the data to create a worksheet to match the layout below. So the top part needed to be recreated. So it means 6 new rows needed to be added, and then a bit of formatting, adding some borders, bolding some text, as well as vertically aligning the headings, so vertical orientation. So that task I've already worked on it, so this one is completed. Now we move on. The focus is mainly on calculations. So using the grade thresholds as shown in E3 to G3. So this is E3 to G3. So A 90, B 70, C 40. So we are told enter a formula to display the grade earned by each student for each module by applying the following rules. So student who scores 90 marks or above is an A. Student who scores 70 and 89 inclusive, it's a B. Student who scores 40 and 69 inclusive, it's a C. Student who scores less than 40 and or are recorded as absent are recorded as F. So this task could be effectively done using the ifs function, but for me I'm using a lower version of Office, so I'm going to be using the ordinary if statement. Alright, so I'm going to say on this cell equals to if, then the first test is we are told a mark which is 90 or above. So this is so if this, so this is, we are looking at the programming mark. So if this mark is greater, so if that mark is greater or equal to 90, then instead of typing 90 is already given, so I'm just saying if it's greater than 90, so I just need to lock this value, make it absolute. If this is greater than 90, then our answer, our expected output is supposed to be an A. So A is already given, so I'm just clicking A, and I'm just going to lock that cell. So make it absolute. Do the same to the remaining part. So if it's not greater than 90, then it means this one is what? Greater or equal to 70. So we're going to do the same cell, greater or equal to 70, comma, we are not typing 70, we are just saying if it's greater or equal to this, then I'm going to lock that cell, comma, our output is a B. So lock that cell again, then comma. The other alternative is if the score is greater or equal to 40. So if it's greater or equal to 40, so if the same cell, this cell, rather if this cell greater or equal to 40, comma, our output, we are not saying 40 again, so 40 is already given, so if it's greater or equal to this, then I have to lock this to make it absolute, then comma, our output is C, make it absolute again, then comma, last option, it has to be NF. So you have to just type F. Then now we've opened so many brackets for the if. I left out another if statement here, so it should have been an if statement here. So we checked greater than 90, greater than 70, greater than 40, and the last option, which is less than 40. Then I'm going to close those 3 brackets, press enter. So that's my output here. Then I just replicate the answers across. Then I need to go and check, and they give us a sample output here, which is AFC BA. AFC BA. Yes, so this one is not going to be done. Alright, so I'm going to, so it means this is the expected output as shown by the paper. So I'm just going to break down the other values. So we've done the grades. Now we're going on to this other calculation. So they're saying we've calculated this, that's fine. Then format cells I8 M41, I8 to M41. So from I8 this value to M41 this value. So they want us to format that so that so that the cell that displays A, B, C are colored green to indicate a pass. So A, B, C should be colored green. Then format cells that display an F to be colored red to indicate a fail. Alright, so this orange, I'm going to use conditional formatting. So highlight cell rules, then more rules. So I'm saying if these cells are not equal to what? Not equal to F. If these cells are not equal to F, then I'm going to format that to a red field. No, it's supposed to be green. If it's not equal to F, then it has to be a green field. And is there what color there? Alright, so just a green field. So let me go and amend, so it's like a green field on everything. I'm just going back to my conditional formatting, then I'm going to manage rules, then I'm going to check here. So the reason being that I used speech marks here, so it will add more speech marks. So let me just put F only with speech marks. So now everything that is not an F is in green. Now we move on to the next one, which is an F. So highlight everything. So everything that is in F, so conditional formatting, more rows, this time anything that is equal to F. So I'm not putting any speech marks. Anything that is equal to F, format it a red font, red fill, and click OK. So that's it. Then the next part is we're going to look at what. So N8 to N41, enter formulae to display number of passes achieved by each student. So we're going to this one in cell N, so number of passes. So number of passes is a number, it means someone who is a mark which is not equal to an F. So you're going to do the CountIF. So I will just say equals to CountIF. Then I'm going to open this. So this is my CountIF, so range. So I'm going to select this range. Then criteria. So my criteria here is going to be greater than, rather than not equal to F. Not equal to F. Then let me put my speech marks there. Not equal to F. Then OK. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put speech marks on my operator, which is the not equal to. Then I'm also going to separate it with N and the concatenate sign. Then I'm going to press enter. So it will count for me the number of passes here. They have to be 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I did to amend the formula is to make sure that the operator, which is the not equal sign, is inside speech marks, and then I join the other the condition with an end sign, an ampersand sign. So copy down, you get the output. Now we go on to the next part. We need to look at so in cell I4 to L4, formulae to display number of each grade awarded. So here I need to see how many A's have been given, B's, C's, fails. So this is going to be equal to count again. So CountIF again. So with my CountIF, so I'll look at my range. Range is going to be all these parts. Then criteria is going to be A. So how many A's do I have? So I'm going to put this inside speech marks. It's an alphabetic character. Then I'm just going to click on A. So this is the number of A's. So there are 23 A's. Then I can replicate this across. And then what I'm just going to do is I'm going to change where there is an A here. I'm just going to say B. Then here where there is A, I'm replacing with C. The last one, replace it with F. So basically, this is mainly looking at the if function. It's looking at the CountIF function as well as the CountIF function. This other section also needed you to use the CountIF function. I hope you'll be able to follow.